Howdy folks, Brian Cusco here at Triple B, and today we're going to sit down with Seth from Piney Woods Exotics. Seth is kind of just getting into the hobby, and I thought he was a really cool guy. We were talking at the auction last night, and I wanted to have him sit down and learn a little bit about his story, where he's coming from as somebody who's just getting into breeding snakes. So we're going to do that right now. You're watching Triple B TV.
Luckily, here, we've opened up a lot sooner.
Yeah.
So that has been nice.
Yeah.
Like all the herp shows. Have you been to one of the herp shows?
I have not been one of the herp shows yet. I've heard
man.
a lot of good things.
Like Conroe herp shows, it's pretty cool. That's the first show I went to and was like, I'm about to spend some money and make it happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it kind of got me addicted at that point.
The reason I wanted to sit down with you, I mean, we met last night, obviously, at the auction, and you just, well, first of all, you seem like a pretty good dude. And
I appreciate that.
I like to have people come sit down that seem like really good people that are getting into it, because you're kind of newly getting into it.
Oh, yeah, I would say I'm for sure
at least in a big
new.
way, but you're not new to, I mean, your stories intrigue me. Like, can you tell me a little bit about your time in Africa?
Time in Africa. So I train emergency responders. So in high angle rope rescue, confined space rescue, that's my specialty. But I kind of do it all, you know. So I went over there actually right at the border of Angola and the Congo, on the Congo River, right there on that little peninsula. There's an LNG facility. And my first trip over there, I landed in Luanda, which is the capital of Angola. Took a small plane to Soyo, which is the village right there. Got off, and I'm like, the only dude that speaks English. I'm like, this is not going to go good, you know what I mean? Eventually, somebody showed up holding a piece of paper to, like, tell me where to go with my name on it. And I didn't have much access to stuff, but I did get to see, we had a wildlife guy on site. But fortunately for me, there was times where he wasn't there because he worked like 30 days on, 30 days off and stuff. So like I got to catch a big water monitor that was in sight. I think a rock python. I wasn't educated on it then. And then he had all kinds of cool stuff. So that was pretty cool. But I didn't get much access to anything because I was kind of like stuck in a compound working, and I lived there for like 4 years.
Oh, you were there for 4 years?
4 years. I came home like 2 weeks a year maybe, and then I just lived there. So I still got a lot of friends over there and stuff.
Like herping in the Congo River for 4 years.
Kinda. I wish I had more access, you know, to just like put me in a boat and let's go down to Congo.
Sure.
But I didn't. So, but it was a pretty neat experience for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah, I went over there, like I was a kid when I went over there, you know, and by the time I came back, I was an adult.
So you started, how old were you when you went?
I went over there when I was 20.
Okay.
Which I was like a young punk, you know what I mean? So then I went over there and really started, I don't know, worked every day for 4 years. I got back and I met my wife through a guy that was over there with me. And then I got married when I got back and been a normal dude, I guess, since.
So how long ago was that you got back from Africa?
I went over there when I was 20, came back when I was like 24, 25, something like that. I'm 31 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you decide that you wanted to so what's your plan with Piney Woods Exotics?
So, and before the Africa trip, I had a boa.
Okay.
And I think I told you that last night when we met. And but I knew I was gonna be gone for forever, so I sold her to somebody. And then I guess about a year ago, I have to really think about it, but about a year ago, I'm a YouTube fiend, you know. So everything I want to learn something about, I just YouTube the hell out of it. And I came across all you guys, you know, like you and Justin and everybody, Brian, Barchek, and I kind of was like, man, is this really that, you know, can you do that much now with these ball pythons, you know? And there was a herp show coming up in Conroe. I told the wife, first of all, I got her to watch a bunch of stuff with me, like especially like you helped out with, because you got kids, you know, this ain't something I'm like, this is a family thing, you know. My wife, when we had our son, I got a son that's about to turn 2, and I didn't want her to go back to work neither, so I was like, let's find something we can all do, and it's gonna be fun, and kind of like a family business type thing. I know some people say, don't call it a business, but kind of is what it is, you know.
If you do your business right, everybody wins, including the animals.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like if you're not making money at it, you're probably not taking care of your animals. That, you know what I mean? Like, the more money that's in it, the better care the animals are gonna have. You know. And so I got her to watch some YouTube stuff too, and kind of convinced her that this is a really good idea. Went to a Conroe show, and then ever since I've been buying snakes. Which right now I'm building the facility, so I'm ready to get that done. That'll help out a lot. I haven't got to dedicate the time I would like to like Instagram and social media. I don't feel like I'm a YouTuber, you know. I probably won't ever get to that spot. I say that, you know, but I would really like to like build a following on Instagram and stuff, and I want to produce that. I want to be a boutique breeder that produces high-end animals that people like you know my name just because of something I produce, you know.
So to do something like that, I feel like you do need to dump in a ton of capital to get started. Like,
Yeah.
To do it well, to do it successfully, you have to put, like you said, you're building a facility.
Yeah.
You gotta get a bunch of high-end animals if you're gonna be, producing
Right.
high-end animals.
I feel like I've created I've bought a good, luckily I bought a collection now, which really helped me. And that helped me get a big jump. But I've probably, let me put a number to it. I've probably put $30,000-$40,000 in animals and racks, you know, which in a year I'm on track to have 10 clutches. I got like 5 in the incubator. My wife took care of one of them this week that hatched. My plan is right now I don't want to be 3 years into it and just buying racks, just whatever I can buy because I'm playing catch up, you know. I want to set myself up from the beginning right, you know, go ahead and go freedom breeder racks. Go ahead and build a nice room. That way, I don't know, make life easier in the future, you know. And so how much money I put into all of that, I don't know. But we're pretty dedicated to getting set up right in the future, right now. And then I'm hoping once I get the facility done, then we can start buying some high-end males, and I've got the females to spread the wealth through.
Are you planning to hold back most of what you're producing?
Yeah, every visual, like so far I've had 2 clutches, which some of them weren't even out of the egg when I came up here. But I've hit 5 visual clowns. And so like all that stuff, I'll be keeping all of that.
So you're starting out, it's just like kind of the first year for you, I guess, producing.
Yeah, this first year for sure.
Like, what's your plan for, are you able to sell animals? Like, you haven't, do people know who you are yet to buy it? Have you sold an animal? Well, I guess you just hatched your first clutch.
Just hatched first clutch. And I actually traded clutch mates with a buddy this week. I kept the visual stuff, but I picked up a adult female pied. But I would say selling is coming probably within the next month or 2.
In a world where there's a bunch of people producing ball pythons,
a bunch.
Yeah. So where are you gonna? I mean, you just
Instagram's gonna be the focus.
Okay.
For sure. Instagram, a quality Instagram will be the focus. I hope that transpires into something in morph market. I mean, I really love the shows. Work doesn't allow me to go to 40 shows a year, you know what I mean? I don't ever want to have to wholesale anything, you know, as a goal.
Start building up that online presence, man. And
yeah.
If you're not able to go to because big thing, people going to shows, like being able to put that name to the face, that's a huge help.
Doubt.
So if you're not able
now,
to
like this is my first NARBC, I'll definitely be here every year.
Yeah.
For sure. And in being in Texas, we do have a good local show, the Herb Show. You know,
yeah, I need to go check that one out. I heard lots of good things about it.
Yeah, you need to come to Conroe.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
I'm planning to. I think the next one that I could potentially go to is going to be September, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
I talked to Sean a bit. He said he'd set me up a spot where I could do interviews at one of the areas.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
You definitely have to let me know when you come down and how long you'll be here. And go do some fishing or something.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to bring the boy.
That'd be
the
cool.
boys love fishing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm starting to try and bring them to more and more stuff, so.
Yeah, I've seen that on some videos. And that's really cool, too. You know, I just had a son. He's about to turn 2. And, which, you know, you can't tell at this age, but he loves the snakes. Loves it.
Oh, you can tell when they're 2 years old
how
they feel about it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, then if that's the case, then I'm good.
my daughter's had a couple run-ins with snakes at 2 years old, and she's still right back at it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen some videos on that.
Yeah. Some of them are rough, but It's reality. You know?
That is definitely reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. My son ain't got bit by a snake, but he's been bit bad by a rat.
That's a real wood under there, by the way.
Oh,
so
is it
you're
good?
Good, yeah.
Good. But rats, that's different.
Yeah, rats. I'd rather get bit by a snake than a rat
all
day.
All day.
Every day.
Yeah.
That's huge, man. Well, hey, Seth, I appreciate you coming sitting down with me for a minute, man.
Oh, yeah, man, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
When you told me to come by, I was like, you got to be kidding me. My wife told me not to fangirl.
Well, I liked your demeanor. I liked your story about Africa and how it got you into it. And I think that the more and more people that come and get into it, like you are, and doing it with the right mindset and like want to do it well, the better it is. I want to see this thing grow and grow and grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, me too. And definitely the community is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of good people in it.
Yeah, I think you're a great addition to that. That's why I wanted you to come sit down, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you guys for staying tuned in. I appreciate it. Seth's information is all down below. If you want to find him, Instagram, all those tags will be down there. And tonight, we're going to have a Zoom call with Seth. If you want to come in and pull on somebody's ear, pick on somebody's ear, bend somebody's ear about whatever you want to talk about. It's a Zoom call. It's an open Zoom call. Well, it's open to our Patreon community only, so it's not 100% open. But the link is down in the description if you want to join us, and we do them every week. We've had people that have been doing this with us for years now, so I feel like it's probably worth it. I don't know. Come join the Zoom call. Find out if it's worth it. We'll see you there. All right, you guys take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. This animal's looking fantastic.
It's funny.
I had another question for you. Pretty sure I did.
The snake throws you off, right?
The snake does, filming the snake at the same time.
How many snakes have pooped on the table?
None yet.
Oh.
Yeah, look how clean it is. Yeah, and that's real wood under there.
All right.
What is your quest?
It's a good question.
Well, Tenny Show, this is my first show in a year and a half.
Yeah.
So, let's see, let me put that where it's comfortable for you to talk into. Is that a good spot right there?
Yeah.
Or, you can put it wherever you want.
All right.
Yeah, this is the first show I traveled to in the last, since COVID hit, really.
Yeah.
Me and that guy, we're in Australia, and then we've landed back in the States literally the night that they voted the national emergency.
Yeah.
And so we made it in by the skin of our teeth. And
when y'all went to Tinley?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I seen all that.
Okay, you've seen all that. All right. Yeah, so
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. And that was the last time I went back home, and our slow show, our local county show that Zoom had put on, was able to happen. Like, they slipped under some kind of, we know they voted national emergency, but we still got the show happening, and we'll do that real quick. And that was the last show I went to.
Luckily.